The Deloitte Annual Shared Services GBS and BPO Conference has now been running for 17 years and is today one of the biggest and most well-attended events in the industry.
We're delighted with the turnout today at the conference. We had 959 people register, so we're looking at probably 850 to 900 people today here. And the community, mostly people interested in finance shared services, a lot of CFOs, financial controllers, shared service leaders, but as well as finance, we have probably 150 people from the HR community here.
We've had a great start to the conference, particularly with the day one plenary sessions. Really enjoyed the presentation from Amex, where they shared with us their GBS journey. Certainly they've gone further than a lot of organisations have in this space.
I really enjoyed the National Grid story this morning. Took a lot away from that about the combination of a lot of small things can make a big difference, and I think we can take quite a lot of that back to EDF Energy, particularly as we embark on our change journey that we're about to start on.
I've really enjoyed coming to the conference and understanding what other people's experiences have been of going through the transformation journey. We're quite new into our journey and it's been really good to reflect on what this means for the future, and particularly what we do around our non-UK model as well.
One of the things I love about this conference is meeting up with all the different people, clients, new clients, companies, all doing different things, all different challenges, but one thing bringing them together is really global business services, shared services or outsourcing.
I think it's just the energy. There's a real change going on in the shared services space and the GBS space generally, and that fits very much with the agenda that we're talking about the future of work, the impact of technology, the collision of technology, the collision of the talent agenda, globalisation. It's all fascinating. So the timing of the conference and the quality of the debate is very high.
I think this morning we had a great introduction on let's say the impacts of technology, talking about robotics, artificial intelligence. So that very nicely sets the scene and makes me curious to see what those new technologies can do in the work environment.
As well as in this area here, we have about 25 sponsors who are all selected because they have products and services that are very relevant to the shared services and GBS community.
As I said, networking, learning from colleagues, learning from people who have been through a journey we are in at the moment, and of course looking forward to a very nice evening at the KaDeWe as well.
I have enjoyed, as always, meeting a lot of great people who have insight, and if not insight, they have curiosity. They come here to learn and others come to share, and they meet up with vendors and colleagues, all sorts of business people that are interested in the world of shared services and GBS and BPO.
What I've really enjoyed so far about the conference is all of the participants' openness and candidness about their own experiences with their corporate exploring shared services or venturing into GBS, and actually sharing the real challenges. And I find it's a very trusting, open environment.
It's very much become the meeting place for anyone looking to implement shared services, and indeed as a networking place for GBS and shared services leaders.